You should do that at work tomorrow morning. They'll love it. Just walk in with your hands like that. It feels good. I'm John Grimes. I'm happy to be here. Give it up for everybody you've seen tonight. Hilarious. We got a lot of weirdos doing comedy up here. We do in Wilmington too, but our weirdos aren't this cool and they do not have nearly as many drugs available. So I like it up here. I'm always happy to do some drugs with my comedy in that order. I was in the Army too. I guess that'll endear me to some of you. Hey, troops. I never got stationed at Fort Bragg because here they want you to like do shit, like jog around and jump out of airplanes and shit. That's not for me. I don't like flying on an airplane, let alone the other shit these guys do. But hey, thanks for doing it. Helps me do nothing. Helps me feel really good about it. I think if you do 4 years, you get the next 40 to just act like that. You're like, yeah, I'm that. I do that. J. Cole's from here. Is he here? I don't want to get in any wars at the library with him, but I'm sick of his raps, man. The new album, I don't want to hear shit about literacy rates and fucking community. No. I like relatable rap. And since we're going to let Nazis run everything anyway, and I want my relatable rap, I'm listening to fucking Kanye again. Loud. Unapologetic Kanye. Cole is not relatable. Relatable shit to me is being a billionaire who like fucks Kardashians and is bipolar. I do have that part. And, cool shit. I miss Kanye. That was a real loss for me when he started getting rich and being his real self. That you never want your favorite people to do that. You don't. My wife and I bought a house recently. That was a huge fucking mistake. I hate it. I hate it a lot. And, everybody says that same bullshit. Well, just wait till you get a house and then you got to fix everything. And now, yes, you're correct. I should not have gotten a house. I have to fix everything. It's fucked. I don't know. Look at me. Do I look like I'm out fixing shit? No. If I do look like that to you, what would I be fixing? A fucking book that J. Cole ripped in the library? I don't know. I don't fix anything. I passed out mowing the lawn. I was hungover, but still, it shouldn't be that hot. And anytime it's hot, it's going to get hot here in a couple months, and we all know what we're going to hear. Hot enough for ya? Hot enough? It's like, right, no matter what, someone's been hotter. I have an uncle who is in Vietnam. Support the troops. Namaste. But every fucking summer, this asshole is like, hot, this ain't hot. You should have been back in Quinjiang in 67. And I'm just like, man, you're a janitor, bro. Go sit in the air conditioning. It wasn't that bad in Quinjiang, man. They made a shitload of cool movies about Vietnam. It looks fun. And now you go to Vietnam on vacation. No, thanks. Yeah, I won't either. I think I'll go to Afghanistan next year for spring break. Just start vacationing everywhere. We're already set up. My wife and I get into what I call a Caucasian standoff. It's like a Mexican standoff, except instead of guns, we use chores to fight each other. We have a passive-aggressive chore war, of which I am a fucking general. I would be stationed at the Bragg of Chore Wars. They'd change it to Fort Grimes to be woke. Yeah, we get in a lot of Caucasian standoffs. Right now we have one going on where she put a glass on top of the counter, and right here is the dishwasher. Very common dishwasher, very common marital problem. But I have something that a lot of you married cucks don't have, and it's called spite. 90% of my life has been fueled by spite. I'm doing this because of spite. I got married twice because of spite. I lost weight because of spite. I gain weight because of spite. I work because of spite. It's all spite. I drink spite, not Sprite. Nothing hits like that McDonald's spite. It's all spite. I'll let that fucking glass rot. I will let it disintegrate into the sand. I will do all these dishes passive aggressively, making all the grunts. I'm gonna get fucking divorced. And then what? Weed, and then it's fine. Every time I stop smoking weed, I last 3 hours because then I'm like, this is why. This is why. The world is not for me. I don't miss the apartment that much because in the apartment, you get a lot of cool stuff like this. You get to look around and go, all right, do I want to take this shit arm's length from my kitchen or my bed? I don't know where is worse because if it's from the kitchen, that's not so bad unless you don't mind shit particles all over your dishes. But in the bedroom, if you're shitting in that apartment bedroom and that door comes open, or any noises or smells escape, it's over, friends. That's it. It's just over. Some things you can't unsee, even after a decade. And that's just me. I'm the good-looking one. She's so lucky. It's unbelievable how lucky my wife is. I remind her every day. God, I only wish I could be you so I could fuck me. I wish I could watch me do comedy through your eyes, your dumb, unfunny eyes. Just want to fuck my hot, hilarious self. Would you put a mirror up here, Mitch? Come on, man. Right there. Should have stayed in grad school. That's true. I actually have a PhD. Any of you slobs care about that? You shouldn't. It was very easy. I was high the whole time and drunk. And I slept with 2 of my professors, one of each. Black and white, you perverts. Fuck school. Fuck school. I learn a lot from the students. I don't teach them much. I basically say this shit to them. I have nothing to teach. I'm trying to teach them real shit, not school. I'm trying to teach them how to be a big mouth and get paid. In Fayetteville. Be like Ryan Minton, just never escape. Fun fact about Ryan Minton, actually. I don't usually talk about other comics, especially during my big performances, but when I met Ryan, he had just gotten fired from being Santa because he skipped all the black people's houses on Christmas. I don't know why I had to say that. I just thought about it in the bathroom before the show, and I thought it'd be funny. When I was in the Army, I got sent to anger management. In the Army. How the fuck angry do you have to be to stand out amongst a group of like basement incels and people from gangs and shit? No, they're like, no. This guy, he is a fucking problem. First of all, how the fuck does the Army even have anger management? Aren't we all supposed to be angry enough to like go kill people? Like I signed up to murder to get tuition reimbursement. I'm pretty fucking angry already, friends. And they're like, no, go talk to an even angrier guy. Awesome, great. And you can see how well that worked out. It didn't. Why? Because all that shit is fucking fake. Therapy, fake. Anyone in here in therapy? Probably not. Anybody? Yes? Well, you're a woman. That doesn't count. It's fake for men. It's not. It's fine. It just didn't work on me. It didn't work on me. I wasn't receptive to it. They just let me talk in there for an hour. They don't laugh like you guys. They're not nice. I pay them. What the fuck? Might as well go to an open mic and yell at strangers. I feel better anyway. What the fuck are they going to tell me? Your parents didn't love you. No shit. Thanks for bringing it up. Some would say they loved me too much, and that's why I am this way. Therapy's so fucking fake. Decade of that shit. It's worse. I'm worse because now I know all those fucking therapy words and I can use them to trick people into shit like sex and money. Just manifest some abundance. Let's walk our path in our full truth. Let's take some mushrooms and fuck. You better be careful, buddy. You're funny, but I'm young, dog. Compared to you. I'm a white man and these are my problems. Listen, makes my throat dry. I love hot old people. Hot old people give me hope. Because I'm tired of companionship. I like my wife. She's nice. That's fine. You have all the horny stuff in the beginning, then you become friends, and if you're smart and cool, you get divorced. But if you're lame like me, you just hang out, and it all starts to come back. You start looking at them like, well, nobody else is going to do it. Here we go. It's your birthday, I guess, right? But every day is your birthday if you have the love of Jesus in your heart. Speaking of Jesus, you guys like him or what? All right. Guarantee you don't like him as much as I did growing up because I rocked with Christ so hard that I started a Christian rap group. That's real. Well, we'll get there. My rap name was The Reverend. Makes sense. I'm in a church yelling at people in a TED Talk that I hope is funny occasionally. So I was the Reverend, and my buddy Dave was in the rap group with me, and his rap name was Dave. So that's how creative we were. I'm answering your question while you look at your phone, but we didn't have a name. We weren't creative. We liked rap. We never were allowed to rap in church. Our pastor didn't like it, and that was the end of our career. Where the fuck else can you rap about Christ except church? Probably the funniest thing I ever did in church was I stole a dozen donuts and I ate all 12 and I puked in the bathroom and they still haven't figured it out. That was like 30 years ago. All right. Fuck yes, it was out of spite. I only eat snacks out of spite for my fat, disgusting organs. I drink this water to keep my body alive longer to punish it. Spite. Speaking of spite and Jesus, has anyone ever been a bigger Nepo baby than Jesus? He only got that job because of his dad. And he is his dad. He didn't even have to get interviewed. He just said, you are me, I'm hired. We're hired. Go be God and shit down there with those fucking weirdos. Don't take any pictures either. They take enough. Thank you. And, you know, like all the greats, me and Christ, I try not to compete. You know, I try not to compete with Jesus, but there are some compelling reasons how I'm kind of better than him. Like, I got sick a few years ago, and I was in the hospital for a while. Jesus was in, let's say, the hospital for 3 days, right? He was sleeping in the hospital. I was asleep in the hospital for 6 days, and I came back. Advantage Grimes. Does Jesus have any cool tattoos? No. Advantage Grimes. He was a better hang, though. I didn't do it to him. Shit. I didn't write the book either. I rap about the guy. I love him. My fucking sword rocks for the Lord. Those are my only bars left. It was a long time ago. You ever be in a relationship or be around people who you can tell they're so disgusted with each other that they talk to each other through the dog? Because I know she doesn't want to ask me what I did all day because then she's going to have to reckon with what I do all day and realize she married a fucking loser. So she won't ask me. She'll come in and just be like, oh, how was the good boy? I missed the good boy today. Did the good boy apply to any jobs? Did the good boy, do less than 4 hours of YouTube today? I don't know. How's the good boy? The good boy's depressed. He's an artist. He needs time. I work on this shit like 8 or 9 minutes a day. It doesn't just come. The good boy is busy. Just talk to me. The dog, leave him out of it. He's fine. We will not blame this divorce on that dog. And that's the fun part of being in your 40s. The best is when all the hot people, the good ones, start getting divorced and their kids move away. Then they can be their true selves again. That's when I come back in. Your kid's 18. Bah! Have fun at college, fuckface. Me and your mom and dad are going to do all the drugs that you won't be able to afford at college because we're doing them now. And have you ever seen a happier parent than the parent that gets to drop their kid off at 5 o'clock on the Friday? They pretend they're sad. Oh, I'm going to miss you so much. I hope your dad's nice. I love you. 4:59. Ah, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Don't tell your dad I said any of that shit. They are so happy. Parents cannot be happier dropping off their kids. And I don't have to be honest. I'll tell them. I'll tell the kids real shit. Be like, I know your parents fucking lie. They used to lie to me when we were cool in our 20s and we got all drunk and fucked each other. Till they got pregnant with you and ruined all the fucking fun. But I'm real with these kids. Uncle John has some wisdom. Like, first of all, there's no fucking Santa. If you believe in that shit over the age of 7, you're just going to get your ass kicked at school every day. Also, you're poor. How the fuck do you think your mom got that PlayStation? Don't ask her. Don't ask. Because your other uncle comes over on the holidays and helps out, and then you magically have video games. Huh. Mom's a whore. Next lesson. There may or may not be a God, but I promise you if there is, he does not care if you jerk off or steal from the self-checkout. There are people who eat babies. You can steal a Snickers and still go to heaven. It's fine. God isn't going to look at you when you're 9 and be like, hell! It's a lie. Tell your parents to shut up about all that shit. The biggest lie that people do tell kids is that the divorce isn't the kid's fault. It is their fault. Just think how happy you were. And it's like when you get married, too. There's a part of you. I love my wife. She's great. She loves me more because I'm cooler. But it works out for both of us. I love her. But I guarantee right when her and her dad were about to walk up and fuck themselves over marrying me, he didn't marry me, but he said it was okay. I guarantee you, they looked at each other like, we could still leave. We could still leave. That would have been smart for her. And I think, if I'm being real, and I don't, you guys are cool. You parents are great. But I guarantee some of you were at that fucking hospital waiting, and they put the kid in that little bucket, and you're supposed to go, and stand out there. I assume that's what's happened. That's what's on TV. I don't really care. But how many parents think to themselves, I could leave this fucking hospital right now, and this bastard would never find me? This is the uplifting part of my act. I'm trying to reel you back in with wholesome family content. Fuck them kids is the... I'm just glad I don't have kids because I like money and free time and nudity around my house. I just like balls out. Not even just mine. I just like the kind of house where you can have your balls out. You don't like that? Enough about balls. We got a lot of true crime people, a lot of true crime happening in this world, right? Every Netflix thing, every podcast. People might be burnt out on it. I don't watch it. But it occurs to me really that true crime is kind of just Joe Rogan for women. It's like what they need. They need this info. They want it. And there's only 2 places to go, Joe or some documentary about a mother of 3 driving herself and her kids into a lake. The fucked up thing about that part is it's real. You know, there are these like things called movies and TV shows where people die. and you can still get all the horniness and the bloodlust of murder, but then it's fake. It's pretend. No. Some people need Joe to say, eat some elk, make your bed, do steroids, whatever the advice is from Rogan, he's got it covered. True crime advice is like, here's how you swap DNA from your husband's fingernails while he's asleep. That shit is insane. It's fucking crazy. Like, and the fans of it, they're like, oh my God, I had such a hard day today at work at the bank. I just need to like furiously masturbate to murder. I need real murder to relax. It was paycheck day today at the bank, and I want to kill 8 people and my husband. They really want to do it too. They really do. You remember how back in the olden days when husbands, like your grandparents and shit, would, I don't know what happened, he just kind of died. That was called pre-true crime murder. The fucker was poisoned. Your grandfather was an asshole and your grandma killed him. Before Joe Rogan invented DNA and fucked us all over. I'm sick of food. I'm sick of trying to decide every fucking day what to put in my dumb face to stay alive. I can't pick anymore. How many fucking ways am I supposed to eat chicken? And I'm in the part of the country for chicken. All the best chicken. You are what you eat. I don't know, that made no sense. The point of food is protein. Have we seen the ads for protein? Is there enough protein? Do you eat enough protein? Do your Pop-Tarts have 30 grams of protein? Like, the shit they're putting protein in makes no fucking sense. If you really want a food product that every American will eventually consume in their life, and you want to put protein in it, I have the answer. Protein bullets. You put some protein in bullets. It's everybody. School kids, churchgoers, malls, concerts. Maybe tonight. Some of you I don't really trust looking at you. Protein bullets from the makers of protein Pop-Tarts and colon cancer. Eat some fiber. Now we're going to uplift from protein bullets. We're going to bring this fucking shit home. We are going to bring it home tonight. Man. Do you ever just look at your dog? And I know we all wonder what they're thinking and what they would say, but do you ever just look at them and feel so bad when you're leaving the house that they don't know what you're doing with other dogs, do they? It's worse than my wife. She knows what I'm doing. She's not here. She could not care less. She gets this hilarious shit all the time. People are like, your wife must laugh all the time. No. Somehow she laughs less than this crowd. It's pretty crazy. There we go. Make fun of yourself, cool guy. They like it. I miss my dog. I go all these places. I stay in hotels. Sometimes they cost more than $100. Not to Fort brag, but a lot of takes a second. So many of my heroes have died in hotels, though. I can't help but think about it. A lot of entertainers. You got Bourdain, rest in peace to the god, Anthony Bourdain. You got Bill from Kill Bill. He died in there. Bob Saget. A lot of hotel deaths. And I'm like, that's cool. I think I will also probably die in a hotel. I'm a legendary genius of stage and screen. One night a month in Fayetteville. And I think that's what they're going to do. But those guys died from something cool called autoerotic asphyxiation. Now, if you're not a pervert, that's when you put a belt around your neck and find a door, and then you start cranking. And then whichever happens first, you win. That's the end of the game. I guess ideally you want them both to happen at the same time. You do not want to fail at one and succeed at the other when they find you, I guess is what I'm saying. But I'm not that cool. I only own one belt. Plus, I don't watch enough true crime to get horny enough to whack off anymore. But I like to do this in hotels, and maybe you do too. On the last day, you take the towel and you do this really hard. I call it ass towel. Not the most clever thing. It's called ass towel. Trust me, it feels good. It could be a hemorrhoid. It could be something else going on back there. It feels fucking great. So that's how they're probably going to find me in a hotel one day. Cleaners will come in. Cop comes in. No gun. No sign of forced entry. This dude appears to have died somehow with just a huge smile on his face and a towel buried in his ass. I'm John Grimes. Have a good night, guys.